What's up, Toronto Raptor fans? How you doing? She's sorry. I didn't even really like that show, Friends, but yeah, I'm happy. The Raptors, they held on. It was getting a little too sticky. It was feeling good. It was feeling good most of the game, man. We were dominating. Now, of course, it was Pelicanos with no Zion Williams, unfortunately, because that guy, his career is just effed, unfortunately. He's too large of a man. I like Shannon Sharp's description where he's like an 18-wheeler trying to perform like a race car, and he's just too big to start and stop. And anyway, he's injured himself again. The guy's missed more than half of his games in his professional career, which sucks because the boy can ball. Last game, we were doing pretty well against them, and then he just decided to take it to us, and he single-handedly tore us apart. So lucky to have him sit in this game. Ingram did not play last time. He was there today. Ingram, he's got a funny look to him. There was some kind of I don't know what he was doing. He had like his lip, so his teeth are showing. But then he also has a thing where his eyeballs, somehow he looks in a way that there's more white under his eye showing than on the top side. Where, anyway, freaky. Freaky to see him like that. But yeah, Raptors, good game. Good, solid game. Sorry, let me give you the actual final score. My gosh, 115 to 110. Raptors win. It was, like I said, going pretty well. I mean, we were up by 10 most of the end of the game. But yeah, in the last couple minutes. But great play. I mean, Jakob, oh my gosh, what the heck? He had 6, 8 points like all down the stretch, but also doing other moves like blocking, guys at the rim, getting key rebounds. But the final sort of play that sealed it for us was Pascal Siakam, and he's standing up at the top of the 3-point line. I'm like, oh my God, here we go again. We're falling into our iso ball play, but Gary came over, did sort of a screen. Pascal went to go that way. Gary rolled over to behind the 3-point line to the left. They had the double on Pascal. I mean, he almost didn't get it over in time because, who was it? I think it was like CJ McCollum. Came off the double and almost got his hand over there. It was like the ball just came and McCollum's hand was just missed, but Gary hit the three to seal the deal. I mean, even one of Pirtle's free throws. I mean, Pirtle's only negative about Pirtle is his free throw shooting. He's not the best, and he can maybe tone up those arms a little bit. I mean, he's a big dude, but I don't know. He's got looks like me out there almost with my shirt off. A little bit of flab, a little bit of, it's not flab, but you know what I mean. It's just loose skin, loose white boy Austrian European skin. But get on the machine. Do some pull downs or something. I was watching an Arnold Schwarzenegger thing where he's talking about the wings and how to get them wide and how to get them thick. Get on that tricep. And anyway, sorry, I'm off on a tangent. But nice victory. Nice victory. We looked like a solid team. The rotation was pretty tight. 8 guys only seemed to get out there. No, we didn't go deep enough to get Malachi or anything. Downton Jr. got some minutes. Maybe that was a matchup thing. I don't know. He's a little bit taller than Malachi Flynn. Maybe they like what he's doing in practice a little better. But obviously with Freddie VanVleet sitting out, Downton got in there for some extra. But yeah, no Thad Young even. Maybe he's not 100%. There was somebody pulled. Oh, no. Maybe it was Fred. Fred was pulled at the last minute. I was wondering what they were going to do with the starting lineup because I don't like them sitting Gary Trent Jr. and having him coming off the bench, especially in a year that we're going to try and re-sign this guy. Like, let's just tell Scotty Barnes, hey, Scotty, shut up, ride the pine at the start, come off the bench, and once we re-sign Gary Trent Jr., then we can switch the roles. But as you've all known, my ultimate thing would be let's trade Freddie VanVleet. Maybe that's what they'll tell Gary in the offseason is, hey, Gary, don't worry, we're going to trade, or we're going to sign and trade maybe VanVleet so that we get something for him, but he's out of here. Scotty's going to be carrying the ball up the court. Scotty came out super energetic today. Look at his points. Look at his points in the first half. He He, for some reason, has been lollygagging around the last few weeks in the first half, and then he seems to get all of his buckets and points and everything on the stat sheet in the second half. Today, not the case. He came out raring to go. So, I don't know. Again, Jack Armstrong and Matt Devlin were speculating that they believe it is because he's carrying the ball. He's got more of an assignment tonight with Fred out, and we don't need Freddie. Sorry, Fred. Sorry. I definitely am going to be pissed on here next year when I see you dropping 40, 50 every once in a while for some other team. Like Orlando Magic, I guess, came out saying they're going to offer him a bag. But it's been nice, Freddie. I don't know. I don't think we can win a championship with Fred VanVleet as our number one guard. I could be wrong. Nobody's got a crystal ball, but what else do we got? Okay, so yeah, I want to talk about some top plays of the game. I mean, mentioned the ending. That was sick. There was a redonkulous Boucher dunk to end the third quarter. Oh my gosh. When I ever figure out how to be able to put replays and stuff on here, that one, I'd be willing to risk the copyright infringement just to be able to show you it. He came running down. I mean, there was only a few seconds left on the clock, so maybe he was a little bit worried about time running out. But he just, for a second, was like gonna pass it, because there were three. It was like a 3-on-1, and it was their little guy. Oh, I can't remember his name. Darn it! I should know this dude and give him some props, because in the dunk contest, he's the one that came out and did the little steal off the guy that went first, and it was such a beautiful setup to the dunk contest. Because I gotta tell you, watch Raptors Black and White if you want to see the little recap of comments on. I'll put a link somewhere in the end. It'll pop up here. But just to quickly jump over to the dunk contest, it was a great start because I was nervous. Last year sucked with all the missed dunks, and it's like so ridiculous to watch these millennial guys out there like, give me another shot, give me another shot, give me another shot. Nobody wants to see you miss 5 times, okay? Come on. Go back to the old days. Did Jordan ever miss a dunk? No. Did Vince ever miss a dunk? No. Did Donna Meek ever miss a dunk? No. Even little Muggsy didn't miss. So, anyway. But yeah, this was great because it looked like he missed it. The guy, I don't know what his name is either. Something with the third. Damn it. I'm brutal with names. I've already told you guys 100 times. But, he threw it up like he was going to bounce it to himself and then kind of was like, oh, that didn't work. And I was sitting there thinking, oh my God, no, it's the same crap again. It's going to be another do-over 26 times a guy. But no, he tricked us all. He grabbed the ball after and shook his head kind of, but then did a crowd like, come on, guys, hype, hype. Anyway, the dude that came out of the sort of off the court and knocked the ball out like as if he was stealing it and then ran around and threw it off the glass, I think is what he did to him, and he dunked it. Anyway, very well executed, and whatever that dude is that stole the ball was back on defense, but he's a shorter dude. He's probably like my height. He even looks shorter than Fred VanVleet, and they say Fred's 6 feet, so yeah, this guy must be like 5'11", 5'10", and Boucher just looked at him and decided, you know what, I'm not going to dish the ball. I'm going right, and he jumped from like a step in from the free throw line, and kablamo! Like he was extended, and he just power slammed it. It was crazy. Anyway, it was crazy. Yeah, a couple other great plays. Precious had a block that was so sweet. Even Valanciunas was hilarious because it happened really quick. Precious got the block. Valanciunas was almost like, where the hell's the ball? And somehow it squirted out to Boucher, who was on a fast break with OG and one defender. And this time Boucher did dish it off, and right at the right time too. Like it almost was like, oh, I could take it, and then he, so the defender committed to like, oh crap, Boucher's not going to pass it. And just as he took the step, it was enough for him to bounce pass it to OG, who like was on a funny, weird, like almost past the rim, and dumped it back to the rim. But anyway, that was sick. What else do we got? Oh my gosh, Jakob blocking Ingram. Jakob Pertl. It's such a wonderful thing to see. And again, I'm going to toot my own horn for 2 seconds, because if you go back to these other videos, or the people that have been watching, you guys know, I wanted to get Pertl. I thought he was a missing link to our team here, a missing piece, someone that could really contribute, and the fact that he's added, the camaraderie on the team with Pascal. I mean, you just see him and Pascal every time they do a little move. They're doing a little sly high five. It's so great to watch because you could just tell by the body language. They're all like, "Yeah, man, Jakob, we're so happy to have you back on the team." But yeah, when he blocked Ingram, it was just so sweet because Ingram is a flipping giant, man. That guy is tall and long. Like, he might not be as tall as Pearl, but it seems like he could reach further because his arms are longer. And anyway, so yeah, that was sick. There was a play where Jonas Valanciunas had the ball under their basket, and Jakob just took it away from him. That was sick. But not my play of the game. I mean, Air Boucher might be the play of the game. Like I said, that was to end the third quarter, made it 92-77. That's when we were really cruising nicely against them. But yeah, sick. Oh, yeah, actually, I don't know if this is my play of the game, but this was just in a nutshell the way the Raptors have been playing since Jakob is on the team. So Pascal Siakam's got the ball. He's on the far side, okay? He's doing his dribble, whatever. You don't know what he's going to do, but he's trying to draw the double team. So he's looking like he's maybe going to do a Sabardian spinorama. You don't know which way he's going because he's doing the back and forth sort of crossover dribbling. Then the double comes. So what does he do? He kicks it over to Scotty Barnes. Scotty Barnes has a guy sort of come right away, but he wasn't even thinking like I'm going to pass it because Scotty is a pass first mentality kind of guy. So he kicks it right over to wide open OG. He wasn't in the corner. He was maybe 6 feet kind of in from the corner on the side of the camera. And anyway, OG launches a wide open three. Very sad that he didn't hit it. But hey, OG, I'm not complaining. He's hitting 37, 38 from three this season. So very respectable. Very good. But what I'm trying to capture is the rebound of the missed three. Jakob Poeltl is right there to collect it. And he goes immediately up and is fouled and gets the and one anyway. So we end up with a 3-point play. That is what we have been missing on this team. Because in the past, we wouldn't have had Scotty in there to rebound because he was already the one out, receiving that first pass that went to OG. And Pascal was too far off the other side to get the rebound. So they just had Jakob sitting in the perfect spot to put it back. And yeah, I love it. And then, yeah, man, I already talked about the Gary Trent Jr. for three, and there was another sick Jakob block. I don't know who this player was, but it's actually the one I was talking about. It was right at the rim. The guy came, sort of broke for the net from the corner. Jakob just saw this unfolding and stopped the ball at the backboard, and yeah, that was sick. That was to make it 109.99. It was like 3:27 left in the game, but it definitely put us in a position of feeling like, ooh, we can still win this. Not only do we have some sweet offense happening, but our defense is sick. So, yeah. Overall, phenomenal game. Phenomenal is a strong word, but it's just feeling good. Like we have some momentum. They were showing a stat that since January 22nd, I think, 8-4. Raptors were like the 4th best record. I think sadly we've maybe kicked it into gear a little bit too late because we got to do some crazy things to try to get to 6th place so that we're guaranteed, not having to do the play-in. We got to go like 17-6 or something. I think there's 23, 22 games. I mean, so now we've won one. We got to do maybe 16 more, 15 more wins, they think, to take the Knicks out. I mean, the Knicks could go on a losing streak, I would hope. But, yeah, I'm doubting that we're going to be able to do that. I'm thinking we're going to end up 8th. Hopefully, it would be nice if we could at least just have a home court advantage situation in the play-in. Because I thought we were going to be 3rd at the beginning of the season, and weirdly, I was actually debating what should the Raptors be doing for now. Even my son was asking me, what do they do? Did we just tank and go for Victor Wembanyama? That would be nice, but I think we're too far gone for that. I mean, we still could, obviously. We're quite a ways down there, but don't know if we're going to get that lucky twice. When we are down with Scotty Barnes getting fourth, I mean, I think we should have been seventh or eighth or something, maybe even ninth pick then, and we got lucky in the lottery and got into fourth. I don't know if we have the odds to be able to do that again. And so is it worth the risk? I mean, maybe if we get the Scooter Braun, no, it's not Scooter Braun, that's Justin Bieber's manager. Whatever the heck his name is. It's not even Scooter. Scoot Henderson or something like that. Maybe that's what it is. Who they think is going to go number 2. That guy would be awesome also. But yeah, I'm thinking we have enough of a core. And now with Jakob, I think that we can get it if we get playing together in this last little bit. And I don't think we're going to win a championship. I mean, anything's possible, obviously. But, you know, how are we going to get past Boston? But I do believe that we could get lucky and, you know, get into the play-in, make the first round. It's going to be tough. If we have to play Boston right from the beginning, that's not easy. But we could get lucky. If we could end up in the 7th spot and Milwaukee Bucks are there, we could take out Milwaukee. We have an ability to shut down Giannis, and Middleton seems to be injured, and, you know, I think we could shut down Drew Holiday as well. We've done it a couple times when we've played them this year, so we get past round 1 against Milwaukee. Then we get lucky and we end up playing the Cavaliers in round 2, just the way that it matches up. Which I'm not sure it would actually work out that way, because I think we'd have to end up playing the Celtics if we're down at the bottom. But hypothetically, say we get lucky and we play the Cavs round 2, we match up against the Cavs. We can beat them. So that would be sweet. We end up going to the Eastern Conference Final against the Celtics. But maybe we get even luckier than that, and somehow someone takes the Celtics out round 1. See, that would be more interesting. And then we're in there, and you know, Philly somehow maybe takes. Oh no, Philly's going to end up 3rd, 4th. Maybe the Knicks somehow take out the Celtics. That would be sweet. And then we play the Cavs round 2. And then somehow the Knicks end up winning again, and we play the Knicks in the Eastern Conference Final. We could totally destroy the Knicks in the Eastern Conference Final. Then we get into the finals against KD and the Suns, and KD goes down again, and we beat the Suns, and we win another championship. Woohoo! Okay, that's what's going to happen. There you go. Sorry it took me so long to get there and lay it all out. But, yeah, that's the plan. Thank you for watching. Please hit me with a comment, like, subscribe. Mr. Beast for President. Also, hit Raptors in Black and White. It might be over there. I still haven't got that figured out. But I do appreciate you watching the video, and we will see you next game.